We are going to be performing 4 sets of each of the exercises for 8 to 10 repetitions. In terms of the intensity, you are going to pick 75% of your 1 repetition maximum, and that is going to be the weight that you are going to use for the entire working sets. Next. Hey everyone, Steven here from 20-Minute Workouts. Today, I'm going to be taking you through phase 4 of the routine, and it is going to be a muscle building routine. In terms of how this workout is going to be structured, there are going to be 2 different training splits, and those splits are going to be a push and pull day on day 1, and then day 2 is going to be your squat and bend day. With regard to bending, this is going to be your hip hinging pattern, so things like deadlifting, hip extensions, and all those types of exercises. Now, with regard to day 1, with pushing and pulling, you are going to be performing them as a superset, which means you're going to perform your push exercise, take a rest, perform your pull exercise, take a rest, and then go back and forth between the 2. Same thing with day 2. Day 2, your squat and bend exercises will be performed as a superset, which means you are going to be performing them one after one another and then taking a break in between each one. And if you need a few exercise ideas for the workout, I will be including links in the description to my other channel, Team Euphoric. That's the logo behind me. And Team Euphoric, all of the playlists on there's going to be different exercises for all of the different movements that I just listed. So with regard to pushing, pulling, bending, lunging, squatting, and twisting, all of those will be in separate playlists. So go ahead and check them out if you do need some exercise ideas. Now, in terms of how the workout is going to be structured, we will be performing it as a superset, as I already stated, and we are going to be performing 4 sets of each of the exercises for 8 to 10 repetitions. In terms of the intensity, you are going to pick 75% of your 1 repetition maximum, and that is going to be the weight that you are going to use for the entire working sets. Next, with regard to the tempo, you are going to be using a 4-0-1-0 tempo. How is that going to look? Well, let's say you are doing bench press for your pushing exercise. You are going to lower the bar to your chest for 4 seconds and then immediately press it for 1 second without resting at the top or bottom position of the movement. With regard to your pulling, you are going to release the weight for 4 seconds and then pull for 1 second. With regard to squatting, you are going to squat down for 4 seconds and then immediately lift up for 1 second without resting at the top or bottom position of the movement. And if you are doing something like a deadlift for your bending pattern, then you are going to lower the weight down to the ground for 4 seconds and then stand up for 1 second without letting it rest at the top or bottom position of the movement. And in terms of the rest periods, you are going to be resting for 120 seconds in between each single exercise. How exactly is this going to look in a practical setting? Well, let's take our push and pull day. Let's say you are doing bench pressing and seated cable rows. What you are going to do is you are going to perform 8 to 10 repetitions of the pushing exercise, which is going to be your bench press. Then you are going to rest for 120 seconds before you move on to the horizontal cable pull. You're going to rest for 120 seconds, then you're going to move back to the bench press, and you are going to perform each of those exercises for 4 sets. So that's going to be 4 sets of your push exercise and 4 sets of your pull exercise for that particular day. Same thing with the squat workout. You're going to do 4 sets of your squat exercise, 4 sets of your bending exercise, resting 120 seconds or 2 minutes in between each single exercise. And if you perform the workout exactly as I have laid it out for you with the tempo and the number of repetitions, on the low end, if you're only getting 8 repetitions completed, then it is going to take you 19 minutes, 20 seconds to complete this workout. On the high end, if you do all 10 repetitions and you do the proper tempo, then it is going to take you exactly 20 minutes and 40 seconds to complete. But that's pretty much it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button so I know to make more of these types of videos in the future. And if you're either new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, as I will be uploading new videos every single day. And once again, if you are interested in learning more about health and fitness, be sure to check out my other channel, Team Euphoric. I will be including a link in the description so you can go ahead and check that out. Every single day on that channel, I upload new educational videos, and I do them every single day. So if you are interested in learning more about nutrition, exercise science, physiology, program design, then go ahead, hop on over to that channel. I would greatly appreciate it, and go ahead and sub to that channel. But that's pretty much it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you again next week for phase 5 of the training template.